Yes, hello again. This is Kashindi Andreas again. I'm recording this again for our YouTube channel that is called Namdin's Infotainment Channel. Okay, so first of all, my number is 08137 60041, and if you live outside the borders of Namibia, then you can start with +264 8137 60041. Okay, so today we are going to talk about one of the most exciting programs that Neolife as a company has come out with many years ago. All right, and this is the program for children. See, children are the future. If our children are not healthy, we will not have a healthy population in whichever country you find yourself in. That is one of the most important things about children. Okay, our children run around a lot. They do more running around than adults do, so they are more susceptible to picking up bugs and germs and bacteria and viruses and things like that. Okay, but often parents look after themselves and they don't look after their children. Now, Neolife as a company has come up with a program that can help all your children to, number one, do well at school, okay, by increasing memory and concentration and giving them photographic memory and helping them to remember things as they are studying, and for their mental faculty to actually work optimally. Okay, number two, it can help your children by boosting their immune system so that they don't have to fall ill just anyhow. All right, I have a lot of testimonies because my children, all my children, my 3 children are on these products, and a lot of them don't get sick as often as other children do. In fact, for our latest child, who is 1 year and 5 months old, he was born on the 2nd of April 2019, but up to today, and today we are in September 2020, he has not been to the hospital once sick for anything. He'd never had a flu or a cough or anything, any of those things that other parents are complaining about. And every time I take him for these vaccinations, I meet other parents whose children are the same age and they are coming to the hospital. In fact, we did a bit of a survey. The children who gave birth the same week with my wife, when she gave birth in 2019, we called a few of them that we knew that they had children, and we just tried to find out whether their children are also not getting sick like ours. And I tell you, the parent who told us in 1 year and 5 months, the parent who told us that their child was sick the least was 11 times. Imagine you taking your child 11 times to the doctors sick. Why? Because a lot of us have neglected the need for supplementation, Neolife supplementation. That's what I'm talking about. So I think it's important for us to really look after our children and give them a good foundation for their health, because if you can help your children to take these supplements, you will actually have you will not have much of a problem in terms of health for your children. Okay, right. Now let me just give you a bit of a dissection of a highlighted dissection of these products. This one, aloe vera juice, it calms your nerves. It calms a child's nerves. If your child is suffering from ADHD, okay, that's attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. That is a disorder that a lot of teachers, I was a school teacher, so I know the kids who are hyperactive in schools, they give stress to the parents, they give stress to the teachers, and all you need to do is get them onto Neolife Nutrition, and do not leave this out, because this will calm their nerves. It will help them to just be calm without having to interfere with their hormones or anything like that, because it's a calmer. Okay, so it also relieves stress in children. Other children are stressed. I mean, getting back to school after this lockdown thing and the coronavirus is still around, some children are stressed to go back to school. But if you give them this aloe vera juice, they will not be stressed. Now, this is the same product that I have given my child from 2 days old after birth. This is what I have given them. Of course, I can give you the directions as to how to use this, but at the end of the day, my child never had colic because I started giving him this in 2 days old, from the age of 2 days. 2 days old, he was already taking this as an anti-colic for the cramps of newly borns. Okay, and then you also need to give them Nutrishade. This shake is very important for the foundation of the children. Why? Because it is the only shake in the world that contains all 22 amino acids again. that are in the human food chain that are supposed to be consumed by humans from the food, and we are not getting these things from the food. And I cannot stress that enough. We are not getting enough nutrients from our food today. Why? Because the agricultural process has devalued the food that we are eating today. They did a study in South Africa at one of the universities in South Africa where they collected all the citrus fruits, all the oranges, the narkis, the lemons, the lime. They collected all those products and they tested the content of ascorbic acid, which is like vitamin C. And they found out that over 60% of those fruits do not contain a single trace of vitamin C or ascorbic acid. So because of that, you are not getting the nutrients you're supposed to get. So this is one of the most important products that you can give, and it helps with the enzymes of the child. It helps with antibodies in the body for them to work properly so that the child doesn't get ill. It also helps with enzymes, and it helps with the hormones as well. The hormone to balance the hormones in the child so that the child will not be able to get ill. Okay, and then the next product is Vita Squares. Vita Squares is basically meant for mostly for the brain, but it also contains threonine grain concentrate. That's very important for children to remember things in school. As they are studying, the child will become an A-star. I have a testimony. My boy, who is now 13 years old today, he was staying with the grandmother at the farm for a few years, and when he came to Windhoek, he had failed grade 2. Just imagine a child in grade 2 and already failing. And I remember when he was in the house, I would send him outside to say, go and get me a bucket from outside. And when he goes to get the bucket from outside, but as soon as he gets outside, he has already forgotten what I sent him. He will come back in the house and say, oh, Daddy, what did you say I should bring again? And things like that. He would forget his homework book at school. He would forget the homework book at home. He would finish doing the homework and he forgets the book at the table. His mental faculties were not working properly because he was too forgetful. So I gave him Vita Squares plus omega-3. Omega-3 is also very, very good for the brain of a child. And you can give this to your children. You don't have to worry about any side effects. Why? Because Neolife products are only derived from organically grown fruits, vegetables, and herbs, and they are whole food. They are 100% safe. They are 100% organic. They don't contain anything that is banned, anything that is bad for the human body. There are no side effects. And all these things that I'm saying, I'm not saying them to market. I'm saying them because that is what is in the biomedical literature that Neolife has brought out. So if you want to get proof, read up about our products. Our company has not had a single case of being sued for making any false claims. And because of that, you find that Neolife products are very, very safe. And for over 62 years, people around the world have been benefiting from these products. So give your child Vita Squares to improve their mental faculty, to improve their concentration, their learning, their memory, and all these things to do with the brain. Especially if you were to combine it with omega-3 as well, it's a very, very good combination. Okay, and then this is basically an immune booster for children. It's called the Vita Guard, to guard against viruses and all these things, toxins and things that are in the environment today that are attacking our children. So Vita Squares, Vita Guard is very, very important for boosting the immune system for a child. Especially this time of coronavirus, we need to give our children Vita Guard. Why? Because if you do that, you will have a child that will not be falling sick. And that's the reason why my children don't get sick, because they have been on this. And if you speak to parents, other people who have been giving their children religiously these products, you will see that we have a pattern, and that pattern is of children who don't get ill. I know one distributor in our business who has a child who is now, I think he's 25 or 26. He has not been sick ever since he was born until he's 26 years of age today, this year. If that does not move you, then I don't know if there's anything else that will. So give your children Vita Guard, and these are chewables, by the way. These two are chewables. You can take them as the child will give them. You give them to a child like you're giving them a sweet. They'll just chew them. They just take one in the morning, one at night. One in the morning, one at night, and you will be happy to have a child that's out of hospitals. Keep your children away from doctors. All right, doctors are good people, but we still don't want our children to get sick. And then, if your child is younger than the age of, usually under the age of 2, if they can't eat sweets, if they can't eat the chewables, all right. By sweets I mean chewables. Chewable vitamins from Neolife, all right? Then you can give them Liquivite. Now, my boy, who is 1 year and 5 months old, he's on this, and usually when I buy this, it lasts about a month and a half, sometimes 2 months, depending on how I give him. But when he sees me giving this to the other brothers, he also takes some of this, all right? So it's also good. Now, Liquivite is liquid vitamin, so it's in liquid form, so it's meant for children. And I remember he has started taking this from, I think, about 5 days old after he was born. I was already giving him this because as soon as he was born, we started with the colic. Of course, I gave him this, and then to prevent the flus and all these things in the heat. And every time he got an injection, he was getting, his temperature would rise and he would get like a bit feverish. And this is what I used to give him instead of these other things that you get from the pharmacies. All right, those things can do something, but they are full of toxins and chemicals, and those chemicals have side effects. And that is why those ones from the pharmacies for children are written to say don't give more than 2 doses or more than 2 whatever. But this one, if I were to give it to my child, he can simply take this whole bottle and drink it. Of course, the company does not advocate for people to do that. You need to take the dosages. But I'm just trying to highlight that it's safe enough that even if you give him more than what is needed or more than what is written on the bottle to say, you can give maybe, I don't know, 5 ml or 10 ml or whatever, you can give him as much as possible and nothing will happen to him. Basically, it will just be wasted because you need to give him for it to last a bit longer as well, okay? So basically, with this little program, I hope that each and every parent, every aspiring parent, every brother, every sister, every person who has contact with another child or with a child at all, they will start looking at the nutritional needs of their children, and they will start using this. So please make sure you subscribe to our Namdin's Infotainment channel on YouTube. I want you to like these videos. I want you to share them with as many people as possible. And if you have a comment and you want to request that we do another video on some other aspect of the human health or anything like that, please feel free to write your comment below there, and then we will be able to help you to record those videos for you. Most of these videos I was asked by our fans, the people who are benefiting greatly from our products, to record these videos for them, and that's why we are doing this. We want to reach as many people as possible, and we are looking at least 1 million subscribers by the end of December 2021. So that's what we are looking at. That's our goal. It's huge, but that's a goal and it's achievable. Other people have done it. Why can't we do it? So subscribe and share these videos with other people. So may the Lord bless you as you listen to this video, and I hope that this has given you the information you need, the education you need, so that you can look after your children and look after them well. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. Take care.